To the second day of the South Summit. Today is going to be an amazing day. We had a first day full of ideas and full of startups, but today is going to be even better. We're going to start with the block today, so please just welcome our jury who is here, and I would like to make a big mention and welcome people who is on the other side on YouTube because we're doing a live streaming. So please, I would like to welcome our first startup of today. They are a vouching code. Everyone likes the vouching codes, yeah? So we have a startup here that created an amazing platform that is going to revolutionize this area. So please welcome CupoNation.
Thank you. Hola. Yeah. So, okay. Good morning. My name is Pedro Claveria. I'm CEO of CupoNation Spain, Italy, and South America. We are an online advertising company. I think we can all agree that everyone loves to save money, right? But the reality is that every time we buy online, we spend an average of 7 euros more than we thought. That's 170 euros a year, which is equivalent to a flight to Moscow, 3 pairs of sneakers, or 560 diapers for those who have a newborn. So, if only 20% of the Spanish online shoppers would have known about us, we could be saving 500 million euros every year. We provide users all the best offers and deals on the web to save in every purchase, and we have 3 different products. Product number 1 is CupoNation, classified website for coupons and deals. We have a deal discovery app where users can find discounted products on the brands and categories they like. And we have a deals blog where we find the best deals on the internet and we post it every day. So how do we make money? We charge a commission to our partners when they make a sale to any of our users. So let me give you an example. Let's imagine this user comes to our website and finds a great deal for a pair of jeans. Then we will redirect her to our e-commerce partner store where the transaction will happen. So as a result, he will save 7 euros, and once the transaction is confirmed, we will earn 4 euros commission. We work with more than 2,000 e-commerce, only in Spain and Italy. We are a very lean business model with no logistics or customer care. 60% of our traffic is coming from non-paid channels, and we are able to launch a new country in less than 3 weeks. So our growth is massive, from 3 million visits to 15. We are driving 32 million euros to our partners this year, and we are growing our own revenues by 200% to 2 million euros. We made it to break even in the first 16 months, and we are a highly profitable company, doing a run rate of 2.5 million euros, only with Spain and Italy again. The opportunity is massive. This market worth $10 billion US. People are starting becoming aware of what voucher codes or coupons are. And only in Spain, this sector grew by 48% last year. So our goal is to consolidate in the existing markets and expand to South America. We are looking for 5 million euros growth investment to rock this business and bring it to the next level. And in case you didn't like Moscow, remember, with this money, you can fly to London and Berlin in the same trip. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers, really good. I just remind you that each of our startups have 3 minutes to do their pitching. If they go over the 3 minutes, nothing happens. We are good people. All right, our next startup, because we have a lot of talent in Spain and everyone knows that, and there is a lot of talent when it comes to literature. So our next startup has built a platform for publishers to find the best talent in Spain. Yes? Yeah, I was about to give it to you now.
Okay, thank you.
All right, please give a round of applause for Manuscritics.
Thank you. Thank you and welcome all to the presentation of Manuscritics. So now we're going to talk about books and how to find the next bestseller, the most profitable next bestseller. But before that, let me explain to you how does the industry take some of the most relevant business decisions in this business. It's based in the taste of one person. There's only intuition-based, no analytical involved whatsoever. So the taste of the reader and the taste of the publisher might be the same or might be not. With this situation in the industry, we thought, what can we bring to change this situation? How can we solve this problem so we bring more profit to the industry? And we decided that the first thing would be to empower the reader to tell the publisher what is their taste, what they want to read, what they really want to read. How do we do it? Well, we have a community of, we receive books that has been unpublished yet, and we put them in our community of readers, and we ask them what they think about the book. With all those opinions, we make a report that we give to the publisher, and we say, hey, Mr. Publisher, this is the opinion of your future book buyers. Maybe you should be interested in listening to them and buying the rights of these books. And this is the best case, the most profitable case of decision-making by one person. This is Alice Newton, the daughter of the president of Bloomsbury, who was the first publisher in the UK of Harry Potter. Mr. Newton gave the first chapter of Harry Potter to his daughter and asked her what she thought about the book. After she read the first chapter, she said, Dad, this is a fantastic book. You should be publishing the book. And that's how Bloomsbury and Mr. Newton ended up publishing Harry Potter after 12 publishers had rejected the manuscript previously. Well, this is a strange business where our competitors are also our future customers. But why they should hire us? Well, there are three reasons why. First of all, we turn cost into investment. Don't spend so much money in platforms that we have developed already for you. We will drive you sales, and then we will charge you a percentage of all the sales that we have driven. Get independent opinions. Good readers only tend to give the relevant opinion if they feel they are within a community rather than working for free for a publisher. And because of that, you will get real and in-depth reviews. This is a 2 billion business in the Spanish language, out of which we take 3% of all the sales that we've been driving through our platform, which give us a ceiling of approximately 60 million euros. How do we get traction? Well, we have developed a whole range of agreements with our partners, with El País, Amazon, and Casa del Libro. And the reason we're here is for funding the company and getting an Anglo-Saxon partner. Do you want to help us? Anyone want to help us to find the next Harry Potter? Thank you very much, and welcome all.
Thank you. Cheers. Please, guys, do not freak out about the slide gun. I'll give it to you. Don't worry. All right, guys. So now we're going to go to the next startup. The world now is made of marketing, and the marketing is made online. And we have a lot of trendsetters and a lot of ambassadors for brands. But how to find them? Well, our next startup has the solution. Please welcome Samy Road.
Hello, good morning. My name is Marta Nicolás, and I'm co-founder and marketing manager at Samy Road. Okay, so there's a new generation of content creators who are changing the landscape and creating content for brands. These people represent 1% of the world's population, and they are influential people. They are bloggers, designers, athletes, artists. They have big communities, therefore they have the power to influence over other people and are generating genuine content which is interesting for brands. Why? Because we are currently in a situation where brands need to feed more and more social media channels. There's more social networks that you have to feed, and the way of doing it is by generating content that is actually relevant and interesting for your audience. So Samy Road is the meeting point between these content creators and brands in order to generate branded content and distribute it. For the creator, Samy Road is a place where they can showcase their content and therefore get a more broader audience for that content, not only through our platform, but also through their social networks. And ultimately, it's a place where they can start meeting with brands and therefore start earning money for what they do. For brands, Samy Road is a place where they can discover the most suitable profiles for their brand thanks to our algorithm. They can build a network of content creators thanks to our network, and they can get better results. We've already proved that the content we generate has better engagement than the average of the market. So up to date, we've worked with we have more than 2,500 creators nationally and worldwide. We've already worked with more than 25 clients, like the L'Oreal Group, or Heineken, or Pernod Ricard, Procter & Gamble. And an interesting point is that 80% of these clients are already working again with us, which basically means that they are happy with our service. Our business model basically consists of either one-off campaigns or annual contracts, where the campaign mainly consists of the brand using our technological platform for discovering these trendsetters, analytics, and producing and distributing the content that we generate. We closed a seed round last year of $1.2 million for product testing, and we are currently seeking a $5 million round in order to grow our business in the US market. The project started with Joan, Sanchez, Patricia, Ratia, and myself a couple of years ago, and with Moises Macia as CTO, and we are currently a team of over 25 people, both in Madrid and in the New York office. Thank you very much for your time. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Thank you. Well done. All right, guys. How is it going? We have new people. Hi, welcome everyone who just came now, direct from bed. We started at 9. Yes. Well, our next startup. Actually, when I came yesterday, it took me like a couple of rounds to the arena to find this place. And it happens sometimes when you go to one of the big venues, so you take some time to get to the place. So why not having a GPAs for inside buildings? Well, so this is the solution that our next startup is proposing. Please welcome Situm.
So, well, hello, my name is Víctor, and I will introduce you to Situm. Did you have any problems finding this venue yesterday when you came here? If so, I guess that you just used Google Maps. But did you have any problems finding this stage or any other inside this building? If so, you actually had a problem, because GPS doesn't work inside buildings. You can get routes inside buildings with Google Maps. And we have a solution for this problem, which is our indoor location platform. How does it work? Well, if you are a venue owner, you only have to upload the floor plan of your venue to our website, and then walk around your venue with our application telling it where you are. And then magic happens, and your visitors will be able to navigate inside your building, finding points of interest or the shortest path to any place you define in our website. If you are the venue owner, you will be able to visualize any kind of data, like heat maps and statistics about your visitors' behavior. And that's the platform. So what's the market for it? It's expected to be so huge. The growth rate is over 40% for the next years. But the target market that we are addressing is composed by hospitals and malls for guiding services, and worker tracking services in other companies. The market for this is going to be $3 billion globally. And how do we make money? For hospitals and malls, we offer a license per venue to our clients. And for worker tracking, we offer a license per user. What about our competitors? So our competitors follow the law of devices. What's that? The more devices you install in a building, the higher precision you get. And we break this law. We don't need any devices. And we are able to achieve a higher precision than those competitors who install these devices in the building. Situm will be the Google Maps for indoors. So we have already started to map the biggest and most visited venues in the world. The team behind Sidhu is composed by a senior business executive and 3 experts in mobile robotics, which are the founders, and a venture capital expert in technology transfer. We are already present in many countries. We have 25 hospitals here in Spain, and we have secured a set round earlier this year. We are now seeking a second round, which will be for about 2 million. And the recent operations that, for example, Apple has bought with Islam 1.5 years ago for 20 million. And so next time, I hope that you can come here and open Situm maps to find places inside this venue. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Great idea and great tool. Well, we're going to be continuing with our next startup. You know that video marketing is the key for success nowadays. And our next startup knows very well the meaning of that. Please welcome ViwoMail.
Audio?
Audio is there.
Yeah. No. There's no audio.
¿Has probado antes?
Sí. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to announce that email marketing is dead.
She bringing me back to life. I know that she won't tonight. I'm living it up 'cause I'm back to life. Just wanna live and let go, yeah. 'Cause she bringing me back to life. I know that she won't let me go tonight. I'm living it up 'cause I'm back to life. Just wanna live and let go, yeah. Back, and going back to life. Yeah, back, and going back to life. Yeah, back, and going back to life. Yeah, back, and going back to life. Yeah.
Thank you very much. My name is Ramón Anadón. I'm the CEO of ViwoMail, and video in email was not possible until now. Why not? Because of security problems, the lack of a standard in video with many different formats, different technologies, different devices, and etc. But now, with ViwoMail, everything is automated, and you can easily create, manage, and track video emails with autoplay. And the result for our customers is that they can easily create or transform a boring, static email marketing campaign like this into this one. And this is increasing CTR 40%, increasing sales and conversion 16%, and improving branding. And for those reasons, only in 1 year, we have more than 20 large brands using ViwoMail technology, including Lynda.com, that is a LinkedIn company. And we have some agreements with big agencies like Oakilby, DDB, or McCann Group. And our business model is very easy. They pay for video impressions, cost per view, and extract services in different monthly plans. Regarding metrics, we are growing month to month, both in campaigns and users and in turnover. But we want to get the global market, and apart from having investors and customers in USA, we are dealing with some distributors in Latam and Emirates, because only last year, more than 49 billion advertising emails were sent, and we get to invoice more than 50 million euros in 2019. Obviously, our team is very well prepared. Apart from having awards in the entrepreneur environment, we have won some prizes in innovation and in marketing. And we have raised just more than 600,000 euros, and we are seeking for over 1.5 million euros to go ahead and get the market. Thank you very much.
Whoa, 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 that is a pitch, please. Another round of applause. Come on, guys, they deserve it. This is what I call a pitch. Yeah, we got a panel of investors that you need to make something that they remember. And I'm sure that everyone's going to remember that. That's a great one. Well, guys, we're going to be continuing now. Well, they had a quite high benchmark now. So guys, you gotta do well. Well, our next startup is called Stay. Imagine that each of these hotels, they need a whole of a new application for people who's gonna be staying there. But why not creating one application that will cover every hotel? Well, this is what our next startup is doing. So please give a round of applause for Stay.
Thank you. Hi, my name's Joan Lladó. I am the co-founder of Stay, and I'm here to tell you one story. 6 years ago, my brother and I went on vacation to a resort and had so much fun. But we found that hotels use really old-fashioned operations. For example, you have to do lines for everything. You receive outdated brochures that no one reads. When they try to contact you, they send you paper messages. And my favorite, if you ask for destination recommendations, they love drawing on paper maps and giving them to you. And we thought we could change all this. And with smartphones, we could create a channel between hotels and guests so they can interact in real time. And after 6 years, I think we're doing pretty great. We are in more than 20 countries, and top national and international companies are trusting Stay as their main solution. But these companies belong to a small group, the top 250. And this means that this is just a small piece of the pie. There are so many hotels around the world, and they will all want an app, but there are just too many apps, and most of them are never used. So our guess is that if they launch an app, no one will use it. So our solution is to launch just one app, just one solution, one platform that aggregates all those properties into one platform so we can become the guest experience standard. Let me tell you how this works. Each hotel goes to our website, they fill the information, and they publish it to our app. So when a guest checks in, they just need to open the app geolocates and detects the property, and it becomes the hotel app until they check out. So how does this work with both targets? On one side, we have companies like Meliá that want their own app on the App Store, and they pay us monthly fees. And on the other side, we have our Stay app and all the other properties around the world. So if they join us, they won't ever pay €1. They will use our service for free. So how do we sustain this business model? These big companies like Meliá are paying us increasing fees. This is going pretty well, and this will sustain our business model for a while. And why free for all those hotels? And we have our vision, that is that each hotel in the world will only have one app. And if we become that app, all the other key players in the industry will need our app to offer their services and products. So we can become a digital hub. And yes, it's not easy to be a standard on the ecosystem. It's filled of great players, but as you can see, on the interest they face, there is no standard, and we want to be the one. Finally, on the financials, we raised money in the beginning of the year. It has been a great year. We've grown 50%, and we're break even. But if we want every single hotel in the world who know who we are and what we do, we need money, and that's why we're raising €1 million. Thank you so much. This was Stay.
Thank you. Great presentation, very dynamic. Well, content marketing is growing exponentially, but not everyone can go on that rhythm. So we have our next startup who is going to empower your applications in content marketing for brands. So please give a round of applause for Beemray.
Can you hear me? No? Yes, very good. My name is Rami Alanko, and I'm the CEO and founder of Beemray. Do we have our slides? Not yet. All right. I'm giving a little bit more time. Great. They are preparing their slides for some reason. Good.
You can tell a joke or something.
Yeah, what would you like to hear? Good. All right. So there is a problem right now. Brands do not know their customers. The reason is that marketers simply don't have a meaningful way to connect to the consumers. I am an individual, so you are an individual, and yet the marketing is for masses. There are a number of great companies doing good behavioral analytics in the world. Think of mobile analytics, web analytics, retail analytics, social media analytics, you just name it, the list goes on. But the trouble is that you don't have one single view of your customer behavior. So in the end, you end up having a lot of data, and actually the marketers are very inefficient and confused about all this. And in fact, some of the CMOs and marketers have been explaining us that they can't really see the wood from the trees. Only they see are the decreasing conversion rates. So what is the important data that you should be looking at when you think about the consumer behavior? We at Beemray, we look at the customer journey across the day, across the platform and location. We know in the morning what the user has been reading in the website. We know when they go to the work, which street they take, if there is traffic, what the weather is like. We know what they do at the office. We know when they go to have lunch, what they buy, how much money they spend in the shopping time in the evening. And finally, we know what they look at from the TV when they utilize their second screen applications. Now, it's not just understanding the whole context of the user, it is also very much of content marketing. We utilize that context and content in order to give content delivery to any screen, not just mobiles, not just TVs or laptops, but also wearables, maybe cars in the future, whatever it makes sense. In terms of competitors, we are positioned there up in the right corner because we do multi-source analytics and we do also multi-screen content delivery. The technology, as mentioned, enables you a full view of the single view of the customer behavior that you can then utilize in your campaigns or market understanding. And it is in real time. Many of our competitors are saying real time, but they actually mean 15 seconds or half a day. Pricing is super simple. It's based on subscription plans and based on the amount of data points that you use and the amount of marketing messages, content deliveries that the users have actually seen. So it grows as much as you want to track. Finally, we've been building this company for 2.5 years now, the technology. We received a seed round in spring, 500k euros. We have received a very good number of world-class customers ever since. And Q1 next year, we are releasing a new version of the platform with machine intelligence and artificial intelligence, and we look to have maybe 100 customers by June next year. The team is very experienced. We did our last company, an online video platform, found it, built it, and had it exited it from it once it was the #1 in Europe. And we have some seasoned professionals within the team to support us. Right now, we are looking to raise a round. We're starting the discussions. We have already secured 2 million euros from our current investors, and we hope to close it by June next year. So finally, I want to welcome you all to the world of data, to the era of narratives that are generated by systems that understand data, narratives that help us, give us information to support the decisions we make about tomorrow. And yes, data is always important. Data is the platform, but the story of the data is the last mile. So, in other words, it is quite possible that the sponsors understand their consumers and customers. And this is why we exist. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. You went over the time, but we're good people. Anyway, we continue with our next startup, and there is a huge problem in big cities. And what happens, you want to present with me? No problem. And what happens is that there is a huge problem with the parking spaces. So there is an application and there is a startup who is bringing a solution. So please welcome the new Airbnb for parking slots. And the name is Mobypark.
Thanks. Yeah, there's no sound. Can you imagine that 30% of the traffic jams in the big cities is caused by someone looking for parking? Can you imagine that we lose, on average, 20 minutes every time we want to park our cars? And in fact, the University of Chicago showed an incredible number. we are losing almost 1 year of our life looking for parking. We believe at Mobypark that this time should be spent with friends, family, or just simply coming to this type of events. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Manuel, Cayre. I come from Mobypark, and I'm here to tell you how Mobypark is going to change the way you park your car forever. At Mobypark, we look very careful on how parking is distributed in the big cities. Let's take the case of Amsterdam, for example. 20% of the parking capacity is on street, so it's street parking. Another 20% is public garages. So let me ask you one simple question. Where is the other 60%? The 60% left, the one that we target, belongs to hotels, companies, municipalities, and even you as an individual, you can rent out your parking space. So you know, right? You know what we do already. We open the gates of the non-public garages for everyone. We are doing to parking what Airbnb did to hospitality. We have developed software that allows drivers and parking owners to connect so drivers can look and search for real-time parking, make a reservation, pay online, and of course access the best prices. Since we are able to put more parkings in the platform, we are lowering the prices up to 50%. Owners can actually share their parking spaces, earn significant extra income, and we have developed a security protocol so the owner knows at the whole time what's going on in his parking. Also, we develop hardware that allows the driver to access to those garages, and we install this little machine in some of our parkings. The way that we make money is very simple. We charge our commission on every single transaction between 20 and 35%. And in this year and a half, we have grown very fast. We are active today in 5 different countries in the north of Europe, with more than 3,000 parking spaces that we share already. And today, we are in around 19,000 users using our services. We have a great team, very multicultural. We have everything that we need in-house: marketing, IT, communications, and sales. And this team is a backbone, so we can really grow fast with this team. And I have a big announcement to make today, which is in 2016, we want to launch our service also in Spain. That's why I'm standing here in front of you, to look for money, partners, and of course, help us spread the word. Thank you so much.
Thank you, great solution. Well, do you ever had a meeting on Skype, for example, and you were worried about maybe there is someone in the other side who shouldn't be there listening? No? Well, you should be. Because our next startup is going to bring you the security for online meetings. Please welcome Poip.
Hi, South Summit. I'm Edoardo, and I am CEO of Poip. I know that you in front of me have experienced a lot of issues when you are setting up a call in your business, like insert PIN codes, maybe transmitting numbers and respecting policies. So we decided to build a new solution that break this kind of difficulty, like time lost, money lost, and security lost. We call Poip Me. We started to work and we developed a solution that integrates audio and video meeting, instant messaging, and file sharing to make people able to work together as if they were in the same room. We are out on the unified communication market. We are targeting the small and medium enterprises and professionals, and this market nowadays worth more than 10 billion euros and is growing rapidly. It attracts many competitors, but they are either very expensive and complex, or lacking security or professional tools. So we based our solution on encrypted temporary data channel on which we developed a proprietary system that can be, our solution be hosted in-house to the customers too. We engage our customer with the free tier and they can evaluate the product with all the features, but with limited number of users, until they are ready to scale to a subscription monthly plan. We are already joined a IBM Cloud Marketplace as first Italian company, and we have a partnership with IBM, and we are ready to jump on full circuit of the cloud marketplaces on the web. But our solution can be sold in single pieces, so a standalone pieces to the company, charged by a pay-per-use model. Thanks to the partnership with IBM, we are ready to tackle other distribution channels, especially software vendor. We are working with the system integrators too on custom project, and is a route which is paying back with a gateway to a standard telephony that will be expand our feature set. We are the right team. We know the problem, and we experienced it in our professional life. We have the support of IBM. We now asking for 350,000 euros to boost the development and consolidate our presence in the global market. It was a pleasure to communicate with you. Let's make it a pleasure for everyone. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you. When I say straight to the point and make something rememberable, so your Scottish best is going to be very rememberable, I'm sure. Well, our next startup, they call themselves the Shazam for TV, radio, and cinema. Please welcome our next guest, Fluzo.
What's the... Here you go. Good morning, everyone. Where do I have to point with the... Sorry, where do I point with the... It's not working. Okay, sorry, thank you. So this was you a few years ago, and television has evolved a lot in the last decades in terms of hardware, but not that much if we think about it in terms of software. Communication is still unidirectional. However, it has completely changed the way we consume content. Now, this was you last night. You were sitting in front of the television with your tablet or smartphone or even your laptop on top. We are actually expected to own more than 4 internet-connected devices in less than 3 years, and all of us will be spending 85% of our time playing with these smart devices while watching television. And there's a big problem because TV channels and advertisers need to get your attention back, and because you're no longer paying attention to the main screen. And they also need to refresh their business model. They are looking for the efficiency and the metrics shown by their digital media campaigns. Fluzo is the first automatic content recognition SaaS platform, and we develop a Shazam-alike technology. We basically identify content, and by doing this, we synchronize first and second screen. Let me give you a quick example. You sit in front of the television with an application that has our technology integrated, and that application identifies what you're watching, and from that moment, you get extra content related to the program you're watching at the moment. You can also get to buy even the pair of trousers of your favorite actress, or you can even get special offers synchronized with the TV commercials. On the other hand, TV channels and advertisers that had a problem with the new multi-screen user, they can start monitoring media consumption because that application can track what you do. And they can actually start monetizing new ways. They can start finding new ways to monetize that interactive experience we were looking for. And above all, we've developed a SaaS platform, so the integration process for TV channels and advertisers is quite simple and just takes a few weeks. We're addressing a worldwide market that is expected to grow up to $9 billion in less than 3 years, and we are already working with Sony Pictures television networks and developing other projects coming out soon, not only in Spain, but also in Latin America and in Asia. Our competitors had a rigid and sales integration model that are quite expensive. However, our SaaS platform and our SaaS approach makes easy a complex process. We democratize access to our technology, and we do it cheaper, faster, and at a verifiable quality. As a SaaS model, our client pays a monthly license for the use of the technology, and the pricing strategy varies according to the use and number of petitions and can go from a free layer to monthly licenses of 6,000 euro. We have more than 10 years of experience developing and selling complex systems. Miguel Ángel Carreira Perpiñán from the University of California is our scientific advisor. PricewaterhouseCoopers chose us to be part of their high potential companies department, and Invextel just became our first financial investor. We're closing our first round of investment. We're looking for investors and, of course, trying to close deals with interesting partners within the audiovisual, advertising, or technological sector. Thank you for your attention, and remember, the next time you sit in front of the television, you can enjoy a brand new way to watch TV.
Thank you. Well, I was like, well, imagine this. You're making a party at home. Yeah, sometimes you do these things. And the next morning, you wake up, and it looks like the Hangover movie. You need a cleaner, and you go on the internet, and this cleaner needs at least 24 hours to come to your house and clean, but you need it for this afternoon. Well, this time, what you have to do is call Wayook.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rodrigo Olmo, co-founder of Wayook. I wish you all a nice Thursday. Tomorrow, Friday, and in the end, Saturday will come, and we will have the opportunity to enjoy our friends, our families, our hobbies, right? No, let's be honest. We all know that Saturday morning is going to be like this. Of course, we always can engage somebody to help us, but who is going to be that person? How can we know that we can trust that person? And what will be the price, and how long will it take to select somebody? Well, don't worry. You just have to give Wayook a click. Wayook is the first intelligent marketplace that allows you to book in real time domestic cleaning services. The booking process is really simple. It only takes 60 seconds. You need to put the date and the time, your address, and the payment data, and it's done. The market is really huge. There are more than 17 million homes. 2.6 million of them have domestic cleaning services. Having into account the average expense per year by home gives us that the size of the market is more than 7 billion euro, only in Spain and only in the domestic sector. Our business model, we have two kinds of services, pay-per-use services and subscription services. Our base price is 9.9 euro. We take a fee of between 10 and 20%, and the customer can also ask the professional to provide the supplies. We have two competitors globally, Handy from the United States and Helpling from Germany, from Rocket Internet. We stabilize in the market thanks to our cutting-edge technology. For example, our intelligent algorithm allows us to select the professionals based in a high-quality standard. We allow bookings for the real time. We are unique in this. Our awesome customer support, our pricing model, and the geographic expansion that makes us to be available in more than 100 Spanish cities. We have two business lines, the domestic one and the B2B. For example, we are now the unique cleaner providers for Beemray apartments, and also Airbnb has approached us for a similar agreement with them that is currently under negotiation. We talk to them from a very healthy stand. 96% of our customers are satisfied with our service. That makes that the subscription customer stays with us more than 9 months, and the pay-per-use customer books more than 7 times. This leads to a monthly growth of more than 20%. Some achievements until the date: we were selected by Cayre, Telefónica's startup accelerator, and we were invested by Axon Partners Group, more than 600k euro. All of that started in Salamanca 1 year ago with the two founders, Álvarez Sánchez, expert in marketing and with a lot of experience in a startup, and myself, expert in artificial intelligence and software developing. Our team is now more than 12 people and growing. In Wayook, we just want to give you your free time back. Thank you.
Thank you. Tomorrow is Friday. That's a good way to start a pitch. Well, our next startup is about music, and it's about rap. And rap lovers will love this one. So all the rap contests are made physically, but why not making some rapping contest online? This is our next startup is proposing, so please give a welcome to the Urban Roasters.
How does it work?
Con la derecha.
Hello, everyone. My name is Santiago Gomez, and I'm part of the Urban Roosters, which is basically an online platform for hip-hop competitions, okay? For us, hip-hop is not only a kind of music, okay? For us, we basically and strongly believe that it's more than that. It's an sport. Hip-hop, I mean, also is a state of mind, a mind game, and when you practice hip-hop, you develop yourself and you get better, okay? So the next time you think about hip-hop, don't think that I'm doing business like this, okay? Or this is the way I handle my problems. No. Hip-hop is more than this. Think hip-hop as it is, okay? A culture with hundreds of millions is getting mainstream just in the US, a 29 million people market with a spending power of $500 per year. So that's why we're creating the Urban Roasters. Our platform is very simple to use. 2 players connect their webcams and battle. The audience votes for the best one, and the winner gets the points to go up in our rank, like this. In just 6 months, we already achieved great things and start to have traction. More than 1.9 million views on YouTube, and more than 3,000 users performing more than 10,000 battles. So, our business model is also very simple. We generate revenue through online contests, white label, and workshops. This model is validated and already give us 7,000 euros of revenue. Online contest, where players can participate all over the globe. The revenue is simple. We charge an applying fee for users and our contact brands interested in the part of it through a sponsor. White label. We have developed our technology from the bottom, which gives us the power to replicate through an infinity of possibilities and brands. Workshops. We just sold 4 of those workshops to La Caixa and 5 more to the University of Chile. Last but not least, our team comes from different nationalities, background, countries. We are 12 people spread through Spain, Mexico, Chile, and the UK. But what bonds us is the passion for hip-hop. And that's why we want to make it bigger, professionalizing the industry. That's why we are creating the first freestyle hip-hop federation, to establish the blueprint of this sport and make it more professional. So, now I want to do something special. I want everybody to get up, please. Stand up, everybody listening to me. And a little thing, I want you to put your heads up in the air and repeat after me. When I say hip, you say hop. Hip, hip. When I say south, you say summit. South, south. Yeah, thank you, everyone. This is Urban Roasters. And you know, I hope everything here in Madrid has been clear. And thank to everybody, and remember always, make it real. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, whoa, yo, Samy. Hey, that's a pitch. Well, our next startup and the last for this block. Twitter is difficult when it comes to return on investment. So our next startup has the solution for that problem. So please give a round of applause for Social Bro.
Okay, can you hear me okay? Excellent, yeah, I am Javier Buron. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Social Bro. Social Bro is a Twitter SaaS platform, Twitter marketing platform that combines uniquely audience insights with campaign execution in only one platform. We usually help marketeers and head of insights to understand better their audiences, with that understanding filter and segment so they can personalize at a scale. With that proposition, we have more than 10,000 customers in worldwide, and we are used by brands like Visa, Toyota, and Slack. We are 40 people, and we are based in London and Cordoba, where I'm originally from. And this is how we help these people. We basically increase, we reduce the time that they spend when they are using Twitter and when they are doing managing activities. We increase the ROI by increasing the engagement rate, decreasing the cost per acquisition, and increasing the CTR. And also we provide unique audience insights that they can combine and deliver better campaign, and they can deliver strategic insights to their market, to their marketing strategy. This is, for example, one of those insights about brand affinity between Sainsbury and some brands. And this is one of another about personality insights that then they can input strategically their message, but also campaigns execute a better performance. So that's what we do. We allow brands to go historically and say who is talking about my brand, combine that with who is following their competitors, combining that with demographics and with personality, and then delivering the right message to the right people at the right time. We sell mainly to enterprise and small business and freelance, and we have a monthly fee for them, and then an annual fee for enterprise. That was it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, so ladies and gentlemen, that was it for this block. So I'm going to give you only 5 minutes for your break, and I will see you later. I'm Javier Coves. Thank you very much. See you in 5 minutes. Bye-bye.